Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. 2 glorious weeks at the joriwon, the postpartum care centre, are coming to an end. It seems fitting that I have to move back all of our stuff on a rainy day. I've enjoyed life here a lot more than I expected, with the amazing care and love that our babies received. But now it's time to do the real thing, take them home ourselves, which I'm excited about too. Obviously it's too early to carry my babies on my cargo bike, so I'm dropping all our stuff off first and coming back to get the babies in a car. But in a few months or so, about a year, they'll be on the bike. On a rainy day like this, the waterproof duffel bag from North Face is perfect for this little cargo bike. Now I've had this bike for almost a year. I think quite soon I'll need to do a longer term review. But in the meantime, you can check out Bike Breath's nice video of their initial thoughts on the monopole. I think a lot of our thoughts and opinions on the bike are quite similar. And I enjoyed reading the comments too. A mixed bag of enthusiasm and skepticism. And someone saying that on these YouTube videos they only see people carrying a sandwich on their cargo bike. So here's my big duffel bag full of sandwiches on the way back home. I think soon enough I'll have to make this bike fully utilitarian by putting some fenders on it so I can enjoy the ride in the rain more than I am now. Still enjoying just a bit of a wet ass. I think I'll have to source a pair of 20-inch and 24-inch fenders, or I can bend some larger fenders down to the 24-inch size. The 2 weeks of joriwon life have been absolute bliss. It's been nice to kind of ease into parenthood, seeing babies as much as we want to see them, but also being able to get a rest in between, and some guidance and support for how to do it well when we get home. I'm very excited to bring them home and ready, but ask me again in a few days. Nowadays I'm not riding as much for leisure, but still riding as much as possible and enjoying every ride. The rides seem even sweeter nowadays, even on days like this. The last couple of weeks I've been enjoying trying out all the local old school Korean restaurants. But today I fancy something a little different to Korean food. Let's go and find just that. Now we're in Itaewon, the neighbourhood in Korea with the highest concentration of kebab shops. I've tried a few of them out, and I've decided on my favourite, a relatively new one, is Taksim Kebab. When I was younger in England, I thought kebabs were just drunk people food. It wasn't until I went to university in Manchester and lived in Rusholme where I discovered that kebabs are just amazing. Kebabs from all over the world. I guess it was my ignorant young country boy knowledge of kebabs. Taksim kebab is obviously Turkish style. I'm not sure how authentic, but good quality and friendly service. I went for the Mustafa kebab sandwich, which I'm looking forward to having at home. But yeah, in Manchester I tried a whole array of assortment of kebabs from all over the world. I think my favourite was one near my house, which was a Iranian kobida kebab. Fresh ingredients, fresh salad, fresh bread. So good. I could have gone every day and I did. This was not quite to the same standard, but it's as good as you'll get in Korea. Just a short stop at home for kebab and to build the baby beds. Time to get back to the joriwon. You wouldn't believe it's the same day. This time of year, the weather can be kind of like that. Heavy rain and downpours in the morning, and then crystal clear blue skies in the afternoon. People in the UK say there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. I kind of disagree. I kind of left the UK because of the bad weather. But being prepared with proper clothes certainly helps. I dried off after my wet ride. Had a glorious kebab. Now it's time to go for a coffee. Stopping off in my number one, my favourite, Travertine Cafe. It's a beautiful day to sit outside. And it was very sweet that one of the guys from this cycling group sitting outside recognised me from my videos and said hi. Even though it's a hot day outside, I went for a hot flat white. People here think just old people drink hot coffee. I guess I'm an old person. I just think it tastes better, and I can't make this at home. I can make a delicious iced coffee at home, easily. So when I'm going to a cafe, I'd rather go for an espresso-based drink. I'm going to have a bit less time to go to all these cafes, so I savoured that flat white. It could be the last for a while. Maybe I'll just have to get well into espresso and make it at home. But I know that's a big old expensive wormhole. I know in most countries you're home just a couple of days after the baby's being born. I feel very lucky to have these last 2.5 weeks to mentally prepare and physically prepare and get our house ready for the next step. I'm still nervous, but I know I would have been a lot more nervous if we hadn't had this last time at the joriwon. The monopole cargo bike has been the perfect one for shuttling things between work, home and the joriwon. Life's been in limbo and I'm excited to be in one place. This will be the last time I'll be locking my bike on the street every night too. I parked it just outside the window so I could check it overnight. Not that I know what I would do if I looked outside and it wasn't there anymore. I know a dedicated thief could easily steal the saddle and cut through this lock. But it's better to slow them down a little, or they could choose a bike that's a bit easier to steal. It's the last night in the joriwon. We've got one more lesson. How to wash your baby. It was quite surreal standing around with the other new parents, watching the lady show us how to wash a baby mannequin. I got some good tips though. I've got quite a few videos ready to go. Just some voiceovers are needed. So I should be uploading a bit more frequently over the next few weeks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.